Good morning. Spring Convocation 2024 will officially begin with the graduate processional. If you are able, please rise. Please remain standing for the procession of the faculty and platform party. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem performed by Miss Hannah Pagenkoff.
Please join me in singing together.
Please be seated. Welcome everyone to Convocation 2024. I'm Dawn Farrell, Chancellor of Mount Royal University. It is my distinct honor to declare Convocation assembled for the granting of degrees in the Faculty of Business and Communication Studies. I'd like to thank our Highland Pipers for leading our procession, and as well our national anthem singer, Miss Hannah Pagenkoff. I would now like to invite Dr. Tim Rowley, President and Vice Chancellor of Mount Royal University, to introduce some of our special guests and to share a few words to get us started. Dr. Rowley.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Hello, everyone. Before I acknowledge the platform party, I would like to acknowledge the traditional territories. Mount Royal has been working on our indigenization and decolonization work, and so this is a new acknowledgement of the traditional territories. Mount Royal University is situated on an ancient and storied land that is steeped in ceremony and history that until recently was occupied exclusively by people Indigenous to this place. With gratitude and reciprocity, Mount Royal acknowledges the relationships to the land and all beings, the songs, the stories, and the teachings of the Siksika Nation, the Piikani Nation, the Kainai Nation, the Ithke Stoney Nakoda Nation consisting of the Chiniki, Bearspaw, and Goodstoney Nations, the people of Tsuut'ina Nation, and the Métis. At the verbal negotiations held to discuss Treaty 7 between the nations and the Crown and Canadian government, Indigenous peoples assumed hereditary lands would be shared and a cooperative future would be built together that would last as long as the grass grows and the sun shines and the rivers flow. However, many of the verbal promises made to these nations were not reflected in the written version of Treaty 7 created by the Crown and the Canadian government. Even then, many promises that were included in the written version have been broken. What followed were policies of cultural genocide and assimilation that caused profound harm. The original people of these lands were confined to reserves, prohibited from pursuing traditional practices, and forced to send their children to residential schools. Rather than building a meaningful and mutually beneficial relationships, there was disposition, there was exploitation in systems of economic and social marginalization. The good news is that, as such, Mount Royal University is committed to advancing the success of Indigenous learners and respectfully submitting and supporting Indigenous cultural identities and integrity, leading to a good life in all aspects. Mount Royal will challenge settler colonialism and systemic racism and discrimination by addressing the legacy of those broken promises and rebuilding the relationships between Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples. This includes those who now live at the confluence of the Elbow and Bow Rivers, a place referred to by the Siksika Nation, the Piikani, and the Kainai Nations as Mohkinsis, and by the Ifke, Stoney Nakoda Nations as Wichispa, and by the Tsuut'ina as Gitsitsi. Mount Royal will meet these goals by committing to the Truth and Reconciliations Commissions, to calls to action, and adopting and applying the principles of the United Nations Declaration of the Rights of Indigenous People. Thank you. I would now like to take a moment to plead and beg for you to silence electronic devices during the ceremony. I'd like to acknowledge members of the Platform Party who are here on stage with the Chancellor to celebrate and honor our graduates. Dr. Chad London, Provost and Vice President, Academic, Dr. Kelly Williams-Witt, Dean of the Faculty of Business and Communication Studies, Ms. Jerry Lynn Googlis, our University Registrar, Elder McSeacom, who I will call on in a moment, our alumni speaker, Catherine Martins, and our honorary degree recipient, Mr. Gord Gillies. We also have representatives from the Mount Royal University Executive Leadership Team and senior leaders, deans, vice deans, associate deans from Mount Royal's faculties, members of our MRU Board of Governors and our Foundation Board, and many faculty members who are here on stage to support our students. Please join me in welcoming the Platform Party. Welcome. I would now like to introduce Elder McSeacom, who will open Convocation on campus. He serves as an elder and spiritual advisor, and he received an honorary doctorate of laws from MRU in 2021. Elder McSeacom, would you please join me at the front of the stage? From all of us for your kind words. Oops, pardon me.
Okay, Nixokoa. Very great people. We greet them as welcome, my relatives. We're one people in one world. The day we realized that, things will get a lot better. The message I want to give you today is something that carried me ever since residential school when I was 6 years old, up to the honors that I've received in my travels. I do not ask for honors. I just do what I need to do as a Nichitapi, as a real person in this world. We all need Nichitapi, all of you. You're all real person. You all have special things that you have to offer to many people. That's why you go and learn as much as you can. My grandmother told me, well, what would you tell yourself every day when you pray? What would you tell yourself that keeps you moving in spite of sadness and bad times ahead of you? I thought for a moment, I says, Grandma, I would take the good things from yesterday. I would put them with the good things of today for a better tomorrow. That is my personal thing that carries me, even as I stand here talking to you. With that, I will pray for your families, your journeys ahead of you, all your supporters, and the many challenges you're going to face in the future. Always keep this little thing I said to you in mind. Okay, I bad of you. I pitaki. Nokapua kamsamaksi sapuku examaksi askenemaatsa. Anikset askenemaatsa okay utapimo exmaxo oxisto existapixuque. Okikseniwana pinokis sapuku exaxisto yitsema patapio. So genakanato yitapi. Nokapuato isansan oxitskui kaki. Agitaki kaki matumeo patapiosin. Aka soka piwani kisokti kanikostak sinaksato. Aoken kika issomatoni tkanokpoatsem. Aoken pai kahkiminaya kana soka pimansti tamo tokpiagti tamo takai. Anne kokanstin kaksas tokimaksin skaks. Otsemiokita pimatakpatsemuika. Aoki tsipäät piukana soka pinokoksiskatupina. Tahkajakin mutsiipina nispommuutsiipina. Aoki noksihkumaan napiuusin. Nystä vatsemaan. Kammutaan ahsepäätäpiä.
Thank you very much, Elder McSeacom, for those words. Ladies and gentlemen, as president of Mount Royal University, I can confidently share with you that convocation is the absolute best part of my job. It is a moment of great tradition and honor. The Mount Royal community collaborates to coordinate this event where the stands are packed and there's another few thousand online, and this gymnasium vibrates with excitement, all in recognition of these graduates in front of me here today. I started this ceremony by introducing some of the guests on the stage, but allow me to officially welcome all of you, the friends and the family who are here to enthusiastically support the class of 2024, those joining us on the live stream, and the many MRU staff and faculty that are here with us today. They are here because they truly care about Mount Royal University students. And of course, a special welcome to all of you, our graduands. Can I have a round of applause for all of you? Yeah, there we go. This is our first ceremony of this batch in the gym, so we want to start it off with some great energy. Thank you so much. After years of having been involved in convocation, what continues to be remarkable to me is that each one of these graduates has their own story, and it varies from person to person. The person sitting next to you has a different pathway than you had. This story includes your North Star, perhaps the source of inspiration that made you choose Mount Royal University and carried you to this moment. You are all here to receive your degree or diploma, to acknowledge your academic accomplishments. It is your curiosity and commitment to learn and grow in your discipline that bonds you now with all of your peers and to the many professors you encountered and to others you have come across, many of whom have benefited from the knowledge and comments you have shared with them. This is the true power of an MRU education. It requires connection to expand your ideas, thoughts, and our willingness to share with others. Today is the formal marker of the end of your academic program, but many of us who have been in your same position know the truth, and that once you start down the path of education, it never truly ends. Now, I don't want to alarm you by that. You will soon walk the stage and be recognized with your parchments you have earned, but the hallmark of a university education is that it opens a door, then another, and another, until you look back in disbelief at how far you have traveled. It's perhaps ironic that you learn from professors who are subject matter experts, and the idea is that they guide you towards answering a question or finding a solution to a problem. But these professors, some of whom are on this stage, are a crafty bunch of people, I would say, and because I've spent a good time in classroom, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Their actual plan is not to just have you learn specific things, but to truly nurture your sense of inquiry and your zeal for a topic. And if we've done our jobs, you make it to the end of your program with a sense of pride and fulfillment. You have an appreciation for everything you've learned and contributed during your time at MRU. And maybe, just maybe, you feel that you want to continue this journey by asking questions, finding answers in the many years that follow after you stop being a student. I believe the ability to seek and to understand is the foundation of a broad liberal education, is what we strive for here at Mount Royal. You have an education which gives you the skills that are indeed in high demand, the skills to adapt to change, and perhaps most importantly, to lead meaningful and productive lives. The decision to learn is an exercise in restraint, and as a student, you are asked to consider multiple theories, points of view, and perspectives that have been left out of academic discussions in the past. On the surface, it all seems so straightforward, but anyone who has raised their hand with a counterpoint voiced by a classmate, or has been the classmate who has had to sit patiently while your brilliant contribution is now being questioned, this happens to me all the time, knows it is not as easy as it sounds. You have to actively listen, and you have to resist the urge to dismiss or discourage, and instead, again, you listen. This is the very thing which is the foundation of a university education, and you now know how to do it. You have proven that. Each time we dare to learn in this way, it allows us to make sense of a difficult situation and draw on those experiences, these moments of friction, to better understand our neighbor, our colleague, and the world around us. And once you've mastered this, you can use it for good. If ever there was a time in our history to use these skills of inquiry, to seek to understand the points of view of others, it is now. The world needs people like you. My hope is that you take what you have learned to help others, be the person who isn't afraid to ask questions and contribute to positive change within a community. I've already seen this demonstrated many times over amongst our students. I'd like to pick one in particular, Bianca Veltri. Bianca, where are you? Raise your hand. Hey, Bianca. Congratulations. Bianca is graduating today with a Bachelor of Business Administration. You're a wonderful example of this, Bianca. She started at MRU, so my spies tell me this. You'll have to tell me on stage if this is not true. Bianca started at MRU convinced she was going to be an accountant, but through her ability to remain open to new opportunities, she realized that she wanted to explore the creative side of business. With a major in finance, she jumped into entrepreneurship as a minor and became very involved in the Institute for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, which provides community-engaged learning opportunities to students. This resource, paired with Bianca's idea to streamline the process of making plans with friends, led her to create Hive, an intuitive app that acts as a virtual hangout spot for friends made IRL, in real life. And local vendors are incorporated into the platform to help users support local businesses, and they receive discounts while enjoying each other's company. Bianca is one example of the many students who use what they have learned to identify a problem and create a solution that goes on to help many others. Great work, Bianca. I can't wait to hear what's next for you and your app, Hive. Let's give her a hand. And if I could channel Bianca's thoughts right now, I think it would be download the app, right? Okay. I could stand here all day and tell you about our wonderful students, but my hope is that you leave here feeling like you have received everything you possibly could during your time at MRU, and you're aware of the gifts that you have given and received to all the people near and dear to you. Speaking of near and dear, graduates, each of you has reaped the benefits of a world-class teaching faculty, instructors who knew you by name. They knew your goals, they knew your aspirations. Staff were also committed to your success, whether you met them in person or, like many of them, toiling behind the scene to make sure we have an excellent education here at MRU. Graduates, may I please ask you to join me in a round of applause for all of your MRU's faculty and staff. Graduates, there's another very important group of people who help pave the way for your success. Your friends and your family. Today, many of them are here or online to celebrate you, but can I ask you to give them a round of applause for all the help and stewardship they provided to you? That's wonderful. It really is a time of gratitude. It is now my pleasure to invite the Chancellor back to the podium to share her remarks. Madam Chancellor.
Thank you, President Rowley, and let's give our president a big round of applause. I know firsthand the amount of work that he does to keep everything moving here. So graduates, as we leave a long cold spring here in Alberta and hopefully move into a nice hot winter with just enough rain to prevent a drought, all of you are getting ready to start the next season of what will likely be some very, very long lives. This graduating class goes into the world ever more savvy, more educated, more talented, and more confident than any before you. Your generation has so many attributes that will position you all for success. You can dig deeply for the truth. You can consolidate more information than any of us have ever in our lifetimes. You understand the enormity of the issues ahead of us, and you can glide easily through a world where your phone is a second brain and where search engines consolidate facts in less than seconds. And you can do this today because you leave here educated and ready for a journey that includes lifelong learning. More importantly, you're ready to dialogue, work in teams, and work from just about anywhere. You can drive action and mobilize work from any location using almost any device. You can work more productively and with greater clarity to solve issues than any of us have ever worked in our lifetimes. You go out into this world knowing that each of you has the capacity to live well beyond 100 years. You can repurpose your lives a decade at a time, and you are ready to build communities and organizations with purpose and to invent your own lives so that they can be fulfilling in every aspect. So as you leave this university, this is the but. As you leave this university, you are surrounded by social media that in 1 minute gives you a dancing raccoon, and the next tells you that the earth is dying. It vilifies and makes fun of your leaders, your university presidents, corporate leaders, politicians, and then it asks you to buy into get-rich schemes by influencers that tell you how to decorate your kitchens. Your parents and your grandparents want to hold you back, and they want you to stay in the comfort of what they knew. And the common view is that over 50% of you suffer from anxiety. So today, you go out into a world that is much more complex, much more difficult, and much harder to interpret. But even with that background, you are more prepared than any of us ever were. You leave this institution knowing how to think, how to evaluate, and how to analyze, and how to ask the questions. You are going into a world where the menial jobs of yesterday, like adding up columns of numbers or counting cash in the back of a grocery store, are being replaced by cybersecurity experts, the people who understand how to use AI for good, and you will have all that's needed to reform the policy and plans that will fix our healthcare systems, change our schools, reform the way that we learn, and help us take accountability for our own health and our own ability to learn. So I have this advice. First, take care of yourselves. Your bodies, your minds, and your souls are up for grabs. You need to own them, and you need to cherish them. You need to be here, and you're going to be here for another 70 to 80 years, and you are going to make significant change. Second, take care of one another. Build strong friendships and communities, and give more than you take every single day. The friends sitting beside you today will be there when life is brilliant and when life is very tough. So invest in those friendships and those communities, and travel and share with those people for a lifetime. And then finally, do only good as you step out of these doors. You all know what good is, and if each and every one of you do good, we will all get a better society. I thank each and every one of you for the many hours of study and for the actions you took to get to this place today. I am very proud of your accomplishments and proud that as you go forward, you'll represent the values of Mount Royal University and what it means to receive your degrees from this institution today. Congratulations, and well done. So before conferring the degrees on you, like much university protocol, including the robes worn by those in the platform party, honorary degrees date back to the Middle Ages and are often accompanied by the Latin words honoris causa, which means for honorific reasons, and recognizes an individual's outstanding achievement in the academic or private sector. I would now like to invite Provost and Vice President Academic Dr. Chad London to the podium to present the candidate for the Honorary Doctor of Laws. Dr. London.
Madam Chancellor, on behalf of Mount Royal University's Board of Governors and on the recommendation of the General Faculty's Council, it is my pleasure to present Mr. Gord Gillies, the candidate for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, in recognition of his contributions to broadcasting and his commitment to giving back through many community initiatives. Gord Gillies is a recently retired broadcaster who has worked in newsrooms across the country, including those of CBC, CTV, and Global News. He began his career in journalism in 1981 as a copy runner at the Toronto Star, later graduating from the Radio and Broadcasting Arts program at Humber College. Mr. Gillies rose to prominence as a trusted voice on Global Calgary, where he worked for 25 years. As a news anchor, reporter, and on-air talk show host, he has covered some of the most significant events in Alberta, including the 1988 Olympic Winter Games in Calgary and the flooding in southern Alberta in 2013. His dedication to delivering accurate and impactful news coverage earned him widespread respect and admiration from viewers across the region. He has been recognized with the Tourism Calgary White Hat Award and numerous honors for his journalistic excellence, including a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Radio, Television, Digital News Association of Canada. A supporter of many charitable initiatives, Mr. Gillies has volunteered with the Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation, the Salvation Army, and In From the Cold. I must also mention his strong ties to the Mount Royal community, where over the past 2 decades he has offered his time to host events here on campus, such as Pearls of Wisdom and Big Bob's Barbecue, which raise funds for MRU students. And when we don't have him on a stage, he's often supporting campus services like recreation in the room we're in right now. Mr. Gillies is also an advocate for mental health awareness in honor of his son, Liam. Madam Chancellor, on behalf of Mount Royal University's Board of Governors and on the recommendation of General Faculty's Council, I request that you please bestow the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, on Mr. Gord Gillies. Mr. Gillies, can you please join me at the front of the stage?
By the power vested in me by the Post-Secondary Learning Act of Alberta, and as approved by the Mount Royal University Board of Governors, I present Mount Royal University's honorary degree recipient, Mr. Gord Gillies, the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. And now I would like to invite Dr. Gillies, sounds pretty good, doesn't it? To say a few words.
So I spend a fair bit of time filling out surveys and taking opinion polls. When the pollsters call, usually halfway through dinner, I say yes, I will answer your questions, and I do. I like to feel I'm contributing my 2 cents to try and make things better. It's the kind of stuff you have time to do when you're retired, something you grads can really, really look forward to. Perhaps not. Typically, though, the last question of every survey or poll is, what is your highest level of education? I go down the list, third or fourth from the bottom, community college, radio broadcasting. And I was fine with that. I can't wait to get my next survey. Doctor of Laws, baby. Straight to the bottom of the page. I am checking that box, and I may not add an asterisk. President Raleigh, Chancellor Farrell, Provost London, Elder McSeacom, honored guests, family, friends, and most importantly, those of you receiving your graduates, your degrees today, congratulations. Oki, hello in Blackfoot. Asiksano Otani, pleasant morning to you all. Thank you for allowing me to share in your special day. This really does mean the world to me. I may not have taken a single class here at Mount Royal, but this great institution has played a huge role in my life. I'm a Killarney kid. I grew up just a few blocks away. My youth was spent ripping around here on my bike on the old airplane runways. There used to be runways here where pilots were trained to be flying in World War II. We would catwalk, we'd do spin-outs, we'd burn rubber on the tarmac. In my day, we also had bike parks. They were called dangerous construction sites. The huge piles of dirt and wood, the bones and foundation of the then new Mount Royal College helped fuel our childhood dreams. Ramps were built for jumps because we all wanted to be Evel Knievel. Google them. Evel Knievel jumped buses and huge water fountains on his motorbike. Best of all, legend had it that he'd broken every bone in his body. And when I was 8 years old, that was really cool. I learned to swim here. I took diving lessons in the pool. They used to have a high diving board. It's a miracle I'm alive. I played sports in the gym. Every 14-year-old in the southwest of Calgary with a learner's license learned how to parallel park on these hallowed grounds. As a young radio sports reporter at CJ92, I covered the Cougars. My TV career at Global allowed me opportunities to support many great university events for student scholarships and charities. My amazing wife, Candy, had a wonderful and rewarding career here, almost 3 decades, focusing on health and wellness for students, staff, and faculty. I know all the benefits of smaller class sizes, professors you really get to know, and caring instructors. My children, Liam and Laura, came here for summer programs. Laura went on to become a camp counselor. Liam was a student at MRU, a peer health educator, and also had a part-time job on campus. You can find Candy and I in this gymnasium about 6 days a week. She's working harder than I am. I get a ribbon for participating. But it truly is a home away from home. Mount Royal is part of my DNA, and I can't thank you enough for this incredible honor. Graduates, the theme of Convocation today is the power of education, and it's a simple connection. You learn, you grow, your influence over others, your power expands. And my message for you today is to use that influence to make a difference. There are 2 things I urge you to think about and consider every day as you embark on your journey. The first is to be kind. Be kind to one another. Be kind to your friends, your family, and be kind to the people you do not know. We have no idea what's going on in their world. And I think if we all upped our kindness game just a little, it would help turn down the volume of a sometimes noisy and angry world. And be kind to yourself. My goodness, we can beat ourselves up. Be so critical of who we are. Cut yourself some slack. Clearly, you've got this. And secondly, try to remember that every day is a gift. This is a big day in your lives, a day you'll never forget, a huge accomplishment, and congratulations again. But try to find something to embrace and feel every single day. When I walked across the stage, a few minutes ago, my son Liam was with me. Liam passed away in 2020, almost 26 years old, a third-year student here at MRU. I see him in your faces today. Liam was kind to everyone. Every day's a gift. Be kind, be kind. Good luck, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Gillies. You now know why your parents and grandparents want to keep you back in the past, because many of us were riding around on our bikes, having all that fun and doing all those antics, and we think sometimes that you don't get enough of a chance to do that. And you've also heard from Dr. Gillies about how important it is to cherish every day. So thank you for sharing with us. So now it is my privilege to invite Dr. Tim Rowley, President and Vice Chancellor, to the podium to officially present Mount Royal University's Spring 2024 graduates.
Madam Chancellor, may I ask the graduands to please rise if you are able. Thank you. Madam Chancellor, I now present to you these graduates who have satisfied the requirements for the degrees, diplomas, and certificates as outlined in the program, and request that you confer upon them their various and several degrees, diplomas, and certificates as approved by the General Faculties Council of Mount Royal University.
Under the authority vested in me by the Post-Secondary Learning Act of Alberta, and with the approval of the General Faculties Council of the Great University, I hereby confer the degrees, diplomas, and certificates upon the graduates who appear in today's program, whether they be present or absent. Please be seated.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Only she can do that. Thank you for doing that. We will now present the graduates individually to the Chancellor by reading the names of those graduates who are present today. Some of you may not wish to shake hands, and if so, I encourage you to simply place your hand on your heart and nod, and members of the platform party may also opt to simply acknowledge that way rather than shaking hands. Mr. Jeff Crane will now read the names of graduates in attendance.
Chancellor Don Farrell, President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Tim Rowley, Dean for the Faculty of Business and Communication Studies, Dr. Kelly Williams-Witt, and faculty members will now come forward to acknowledge the graduates. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, Daniela Passos de Silva. This concludes the graduates of the Faculty of Arts convocating today. Chancellor Don Farrell, President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Tim Rowley, Dean of Faculty of Business and Communication Studies Dr. Kelly Williams-Witt, and other faculty members will now come forward to acknowledge the graduates from the Faculty of Business and Communication Studies as they receive their parchments. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, and Finance, Hope Filgiris. Maxim Nemeshkeri. Udo. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting and General Management, Razia Baharvand Ahmedi. Christopher Dagnault. Jessica Grandison. Liam Hawkins. Adrian Navalta. Zachary O'Donnell. Sam Schutz. Amber Shebluck. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Finance and General Management, Brett Timothy George Bernard. James Barecki. Graham Canero. Jairo Esteban Cular Vargas. Kyle DeMello. Anil Lalwani. Carly Martin. Adrian Morrison. Tommy Ong. Easton Tranke. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Finance and International Business, Vanessa Hoove. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Finance and Supply Chain Management, Muhammad Haider Ali. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Finance, Cooperative Education, and Accounting. Sorry. Noah Vrend. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Finance, Cooperative Education, and General Management, Greg Conkle. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, International Business, and General Management, Honors, Paige Patterson. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, International Business and General Management, Zoe Estelle Bonita. Rania Mahmoud. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, International Business, Cooperative Education, and General Management, Dawn Claire Biano. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Supply Chain Management, and Finance, Jeff Poon. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Supply Chain Management, and General Management, Benjamin Alton. Matthew Lawrence. Angie Pinura Petit. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Supply Chain Management, Cooperative Education, and General Management, Maria Svidad. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, Moaz Al-Sharif. Elisha Alvarez. Mahawat Beret. Bradley Audit. Arshbir Ashla. Erica Janine Burden. Jagjot Binder. Brittany Aline Big Sky. Jacob Bazang. Brandon Cavenday Mirren. Nigel Chapman. Megan Corman. Jesse Davis. Hewlett Casal de la Cruz. Jasmine Demi. Pukraj Dillon. Gabriel Delano. Clarice Dungallo. Michael Agiri. Rudy Ford. Ma Cristina Mondigo Garcia. Eldrick Guerrero. Juan Guzman Martel. Elena Hamill. Daniel Hanani. Lamia Hasanovic. Daniel Herman. Esprit George Imperial III. Amsel Jagshi. Arsen Yakupi. Carson Kavanaugh. Cameron Kearns. Io Cordeli. Terja Kundu. Gurpreet Singh Lal. Alexandra Lazar. Brittany Leety. Lynn Trong. Daria Lupicic. Davor Lopicic. Ashikta Malyuval Gagnam. Amit Mahay. Christine Mozo. Robert Noble. Mohammed Hamza Noman. Jericho Carmel Garingo Pamtuana. Thomas Pietrus. Chloe Ponchak. Millie Potterton. Zyreel Robas. Jaden Romaine. Edwin Sanchez. Ryan Selashenko. Alexandra Sereda. Abir Shah. Nadia Thompson. Karen Tolentino. V. Tran. Raymond Unarsi. Beulah Varghese. Olivia Wamoya. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, Cooperative Education. Amiel Anglo. Jasmeet Mann. Mensimran Tour. Shivkaran Parmar. Amish Verk. Kevin Dang. Chris Dow. Yalda Hafizullah. Navnish Kaur. Nathan John Litvinchuk. Chelsea Maritana. Prapreet Kaur Parmar. Soa Solomon. Kushi Sanal. John Soro. Rochelle Ann Tedosho. Thomas Tram. Maria Viato. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Finance, Maha Hamir. Samir Abdallah. Din Abdul. Noel Adams. Mitzi Agpawa. Mahanur Ahmad. Colton Armstrong. Reem Atwani. Ashley Bobby. Braxton Boxa. Justin Basra. Cale Berglund. Gagandeep Brar. Carl Joaquin Kabakugan. Mohammed Shabar. Benjamin Chong. Kobe Contenti. Matthew Cormack. Kien Jan Ten De Kiwong. Lawrence Dean. Manraj Singh Dhaliwal. Heathen Dillon. Jet Douglas. Aiden Dreger. Alexandra Epp. Angelo Esguerra. Ryan Forgeron. Tristan Funk. Catherine Gascon. Tenzin Geikung Shawa. Dilraj Singh Gill. Ella Grant. Cade Grogan. Hassan Highmore. Zach Hugenboom. Mohammed Jafari. James Johnson. Matthew Jolly. Jennifer Jose. Milan Jurison. Jacob Kamagian. Daniel Kahn. Yassine Khan. Louis Lang. Tyler Coetzee. Manisha Lal. Liam Lloyd. Colin McLaren. Wallace McNair. Jordan Marks. Yassine Morali. Endri Manacha. Kalkadan Mulina. Asr Naguib. Gurveer Nahal. Sukhpal Nanwan. Jesse Navas. Emil Khan Niazi. Brandon Nichiporak. Justice Obasi. Mike Ostrovsky. Navjot Singh Parmar. Ramandeep Parmar. Hannah Prabanich. Mason Prothman Smith. Grant Ruby. Alexis Ramos. Edgar Reyes Gutierrez. Luis Rosales. Sorab Safdari. Anna Shamber. Aminder Sekon. Mallory Siegel. Jugraj Singh. Nolan Steer. Mary Vanderberg. Stephen Velasquez. Bianca Veltri. Christopher Waddock. Kenneth Lung Yo. Jediah Yerix. Quinn Zarin. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Finance Cooperative Education. Kemi Akinsanya. Maxim Carrion. Juan Leopoldo Barbosa Combalasir. Carter Davidson. Logan Fullerton. Michaela Hebert. Tahira Kassam. Brady King. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, International Business. Natasha Alexander. Henry Antonius. Melissa Argue. Omar Arshad. James Hoyu Chong. Jason McNeil. Eva Melanie Sudik. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Supply Chain Management. Muideen Abdallah Musa. Ali Aldusari. Shan Alibay Premja. Romel Ayerdes. Van Zander Dadios. Manveer Dhaliwal. Mary Durcha. Cameron Engen. Ian Galvan. Dino Ghana. Jared Gillard. Kara Harrison. Garrett Hollington. Ryan James. Paul Correa. Iris Lee. Daniela Lotito. Maya Musalem. Sean David Nanand. Zachariah Noor. Patrick Ross. Mikash Rudran. Eliza Dane Salarzon. Ifoma Victoria Ilonwa. Sarah Sheikh Miri. Taylor Tatry. Ronan Josic. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, Supply Chain Management, Cooperative Education. Sahildeep Singh Bath. Eamon Jennifer. Jared Pop. Madeline Stoddart. Matthew Venzel. Presenting an additional graduate of the Bachelor of Business Administration, International Business, Alice Caprita. Presenting graduates of the Aviation Diploma, Abdul Ahad. Joe Ashley Bays. Eiki Fujikami. Caden McCulley. Kang Nguyen. Pete Out. Prabeen Raj Ranabat. Harpinder Singh Sanhu. Serena Shabayama. Zachariah Yepes. Presenting graduates of the Business Administration Bachelor Certificate, Advanced Accounting. David Ilori. Angela Violini. Ling Zhang. This concludes the graduates of the Faculty of Business and Communication Studies at Mount Royal University.
Okay. Congratulations to our graduates, and for all of you that have been holding back, let's give them a hand. Very well done. It is now my pleasure to introduce someone very familiar with where you've been and the road ahead. They too went from being a student at Mount Royal to a graduate, and now one of our many alumni who have gone off to accomplish so much with the help of their education. Catherine Martins graduated from MRU in 2020 with a Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting. She's now a CPA and currently works as a fractional CFO, providing financial and strategic solutions to her clients. Catherine is committed to empowering the next generation of female leaders and does so by mentoring young women in business as well as women who are new to Canada. Please join me in welcoming our alumni speaker, Catherine Martins, to the stage to share a few words.
Thank you. Good morning. I'm so honored to be addressing you all today, and I will be quick, don't worry. Seeing you all in your caps and gowns is giving me serious flashbacks to my journey as a student here. When I went into MRU, I didn't know what I wanted. I was in full-on exploration mode, so I didn't know I wanted to be in finance or accounting, and I was hoping I'd stumble into my passion along the way. And while I came in with an open mind, I was completely blown away by what I ended up getting out of my experience. For starters, I didn't expect to make lifelong bonds. I certainly didn't expect to fall in love with finance and accounting. And I didn't expect to walk away from MRU confident in my ability to make a difference in the world. But somewhere between the intimate classroom settings, the access to so many different subjects, and the nurturing environment with professors who actually took the time to know my name, somewhere in all of that, my life changed. And I left this school a bolder, more connected, and more energized version of myself. When I was in your shoes 4 years ago, I was battling feelings of excitement with complete fear of the real world. So the message that I want to leave you with today is this, that you are ready for this world, and the world is desperately awaiting your arrival. As you enter a world of challenges and opportunities, take all of the boldness, the curiosity, and the authenticity that you've cultivated throughout your years here and bring that with you into your next phase. And to all the women here who are about to enter male-dominated fields, I've been there, and I am there. And I want you to know that you can trust yourself. Trust your preparation. Trust your lived experience. Trust your voice, and trust your ideas. You are ready. Yeah. So most of you are leaving student life behind, but your connection to learning and to this school doesn't need to end when you cross the stage. As newly minted MRU alumni, you join a community of disruptors, innovators, and most importantly, cheerleaders for one another. So don't be a stranger, keep coming back to mentor, to speak, to volunteer, to sit on boards, and to give when you can, because this community needs you. To the graduating class of 2024, it is my honor and privilege to say congratulations and welcome to the MRU alumni community. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your experience with our new graduates, Catherine, and welcome to finance. That was my first degree. It's also my secret power, so keep it up. Elder McSeacom, who shared a wonderful opening to start today's ceremony, gifted the university an honor song in 2018. The song recognizes Mount Royal as a place where Indigenous knowledge and perspectives are embraced. Graduates, today this song honors your achievement. I would now like to ask everyone, except for the graduates, to please stand up as you are able for the honor song. Graduates, please stay seated because today this song honors you. Please turn your attention to the Sorrel Rider Singers who will perform the song. Wow. That song gets better every year. Thank you to the Sorrel Riders Singers and Elder McSeacom. Thank you so much for that song. It's truly an honor. I would now like to invite Dean Kelly Williams-Witt to the stage to do the traditional tassel toss.
You can be seated. For a second. So now I'm going to ask the platform party, you don't get to be seated, to please rise as you are able, and the graduates to please rise as you are able. This is my favorite part of the entire ceremony. So we have one final assignment for you. No, you will not need to stay awake until 3 in the morning to complete it, though some of you may choose to. The mortarboard, or graduation cap, is a time-honored symbol of convocation. Until you graduate, the tassel's worn on the right side. You'll notice that the people behind me are wearing the tassel of their mortarboards on the left. So it's my distinct pleasure to congratulate you on your remarkable achievements and to ask that if you are wearing your mortarboard, you now move your tassel from the right side to the left. Yes! The loudest we can possibly be. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
Okay, now you may be seated again. And before we bring this ceremony to an end, I would like to express our sincere thanks to the mighty team that is in charge of the extensive planning and coordination that goes into preparing for convocation here at MRU. Thank you to the staff in the Registrar's Office, the University Registrar, Marketing and Communications and Alumni Relations Offices, and the many other employees who volunteer and support this important event. Let's give them a great big hand. As graduates, you are now part of a vibrant group of more than 115,000 Mount Royal alumni who are doing amazing things around the world. I truly hope you will stay connected to your alma mater and you will always be a part of our community. Graduates, remain positive and steadfast as you take the degree that you were granted today and you move forward. Congratulations to all of you. Okay, so this concludes the official convocation ceremony. Go forward, do good. Thank you. Please stand.